Hey guys, and welcome back to IAmBeautifulHustlerTV. And if you are new to my channel, just go ahead and click that subscribe button now. Today I will be doing a lace wig quick weave, and I will be using hair from UNice Hair Company. They did send over 3 bundles in a lace closure, and I'm going to install it on one of my sisters today. Now, I did my cap method totally different from how I usually do it. I like to try out new things and new ways of doing things to see which way I like best. So I'm still kind of testing this method out, but if I get it perfect to how I want my lay down like prep to be, then I will go into detail on how I create how I do my cap preps for quick weave bondings. But I think you guys can see what the idea I had in my head as far as for the closure. But yeah, I will touch bases on that later. Today, as I mentioned, I will be doing a lace closure quick weave, and this hair is body wave hair, super soft. Always love UNice hair. And right now I'm just getting the closure ready to be installed. I did bleach the knots, pluck the wig, and now I'm just adding that Ruby Kisses foundation in level 15 in the lighter shade, and I applied that all over the back and front of that closure. And now I'm just cutting off the thick little pieces of that closure to give it a more seamless look. And that's what, somebody actually asked me, why do you cut the closure pieces off? But it makes it look more like just more seamless in general. So even when it comes to swooping the baby hairs, you won't have that thick part there to show or to stop you from swooping the baby hair all the way down. So once you cut that thick part off, it just makes your baby hair swooping thing easier. And that's what also gives it like that, is it a frontal or not type of thing, because it's just like you really can't tell, especially how you do your baby hair placement as well. But the first thing I am going to do is just go ahead and sew that lace closure down. Place that closure where you want it to go, and then have your client just, firmly hold it down into place. Be sure that they hold that firmly, because as you're sewing the closure, it can shift, but if they don't hold it like you need them to, it could be sliding back while you're actually sewing it down, and then you'll be done sewing the whole closure and realize you have to cut all of that thread out and replace it and have them hold it and everything like that, which could be kind of annoying, to be honest. So just stress them the importance of holding that closure down into place as you attach the closure all around. But as I mentioned, this is a quick weave, so I'm just going to go ahead and begin to start bonding in the bundles in the back. And I always do the double wefting quick weave method, and I actually have a detailed tutorial on that on my channel if you're not really sure how to double weft your bondings and everything like that. And a benefit of double wefting is you can get more hair onto the client's head versus you just single wefting. So I do like to double weft for sew-ins, depending on how thick the track is on the bundles, and definitely for my quick weaves. Like, my single day bonding days are over. It's just something I learned how to do, and I just stuck with it. So all you pretty much do is just keep like the bundle and like double weft it. When you unravel the bundle, it's like in 2 wefts or whatever. Like, it's kind of weird to explain, but I think you all know what I'm talking about. When you unravel it, just don't unravel it completely to make it a single weft. Just keep it double, and you just want to measure from one side of the head to the other, keeping those 2 wefts together, measure and cut it, and then just trace the track with that glue on one track, and then trace the glue trace the track with the glue on a second track, and just keep holding them together. Make sure they're lined up, one track on top of the other, not glued together, but like one track will be placed a little bit higher than the other, so the other one lays right underneath it. And then just go ahead and press it down to your client's head. And before I even glue down my tracks, I do spray my cap with either holding spray or that pump it up spritz, and it just helps the track stick a little bit better. And you can blow dry as you go along, just to make sure those tracks are drying good. But that's another reason why I like to use that 30-second pro glue, because that glue dries way faster than the regular bonding glue that's not the 30-second pro. So anywho, now that I have all of that hair bonded in, I'm just showing you guys the length and the natural the natural state of this body wave hair, what it looks like. But because you do have to, wash and customize the closure, you are going to lose the natural pattern of that body wave. And this is just for any body wave hair. Honestly, I haven't really seen or came across a company that if I wash the body wave, it goes right back. Like, it's just kind of like just something that's just not happening. So that's why a lot of the times when I do my installations with the body wave, I have to go in with my wand curler and get the curl back into that frontal or that closure. But nevertheless, now I'm just going in with my bold hold and just applying my 3 to 5 layers of that glue, just so I can have my closure tacked down nice and neat. And once that glue dries clear, you can go ahead and pull it down into that glue. And once you have pull it down, you can either have them hold it, or if you can hold it yourself with one hand and blow dry and do whatever you have to do. But before I even begin blow drying this time around, I just kind of like comb the lace into the glue first. And now I'm going in with that blow dryer on the heat setting. And the hair that I'm combing down kind of will be like my baby hairs anyway. So that's why I'm combing it down and combing the rest of the hair back, and just making sure that lace gets really, really melted into that glue for a really, really nice, like natural and seamless installation. And now I'm just going to go in with my scissors in a zigzag motion, cutting off that extra lace, using my nails and my fingertips to just push that lace in on the edges. And I'm just going to repeat that on both sides, and get into actually parting the hair down the center and everything like that. Now, as far as styling, I gotta admit, first I started off by just doing a regular part down the middle with the closure, with the wand curls for the body wave. But I ended up deciding, like when I got towards the end, to do a different look. So I will show you you guys more of that later on in this tutorial. So now I'm just going to go in with my wax sticking down hot comb and just get that, the top of that closure really nice, flat, and neat. And just make sure that you press it out really, really good. I like to kind of take like the thick part of that hot comb and press it down, especially like on the parting area, because it could get those hairs like in that part. You might have like that little hump, but to get it completely flat, you will have to use like the back of that rat tail comb to get that part really, really flat. That's why I like to start off with the teeth, but then I lay the comb completely flat once I get like towards the thicker part of the lace, whether it's a frontal or a closure. So now I'm just going to hot comb some of that hair back, so the hair, the tracks in the back of that, closure gets covered as well. So once I finish doing all of that, I will go ahead and begin to part off the section for where my baby hairs are going to be. Get into, like sectioning that off, spraying down the hairline and tying it down. It's that second step melting process. But first, I'm just going to pull down a section for where my baby hair is going to be, and just doing two, little baby hairs. I didn't really want one across the center swoop. If this was a 5x5 closure, I probably would have, but because it's just a regular 4x4, I'm just going to do like the two little swoop baby hairs, and that will be all for this look. So I'm just going to go ahead and, you know, plait those together, twist them together, do whatever you have to get them out the way, and then go ahead and spray that hairline and tie it down with that Beautiful Hustler melt belt after that. So as I mentioned before, at first I was just going to do a simple, you know, center part with the body wave hair. So I did go in with my wand curler and just curl all of that hair on in to blend. But right before I was going to end this tutorial, I decided, you know what, I'm just going to do something to the front to give it more of a different type of look. So I still continue to wand curl the whole, you know, closure part and even some of the hair down at the bottom. And then I decided to, you know, raise the front down a little bit and go ahead and do like a, not like roller set to be exact, but just give like the front pieces like that roller set look. Like I kept the wand curls as the main like look, but just in that front area I did go in and razor and, you know, curl it back with the Marcel curling iron. So this is after, as I mentioned, after I went ahead and did all of this. That's why, you know, I decided to go back in and restyle it once again. So right now you will still see me just wanding that hair in and finger combing it out, and you know, just, you know, getting all of that hair to blend in with that body wave so it don't look like stray hairs on top of curly hair, and just, you know, finger combing that hair out and everything like that. So now I'm going to go ahead and remove that elastic and comb out those baby hairs. And if you notice, I did not actually use the spray. I ended up using the mousse. I don't know why I thought I used the spray, but I did go in with just the mousse alone to get that nice soft look and you know, for the baby hair part. But now I'm just going to go ahead and take that bed head now and then spray it to get like that nice push over, like push up type of look. Like I kind of wanted to look pushed back a little bit instead of just like flat and just coming straight down. And now I'm going to go in with my scissors and chop that baby hair down short. And just make sure, guys, you do cut that hair short because you really want those baby hairs to be swooped nice. And this is that She Is Bomb collection all-in-one hair gel that I like to use. You can use this or the Got to Be gel. Like, they both are bomb. Like, I would never just like never use my Got to Be again. Like, I will start doing tutorials using that one as well. Just, you know, like to show you guys alternative products that you can use and still achieve great results. But I'm just going to take that edge brush, swoop that baby hair where I want it to be, and of course go ahead and blow dry it and do the same thing to the other side as well. So as you see, I went ahead and black spray concealed the part, and this was actually going to be the finishing look of the video. At first I was going to leave it like this, but I decided to, you know what, let me go and do something different to the front. So this is kind of like a 2-in-1 style type of video, sort of kind of. But now I'm just going to go in with that razor comb like I mentioned before and razor just a little bit of that front part down in an angle. And then I'm going to go in with my Marcel curling iron and take those pieces that I actually razored and curl it backwards like a roller set type of look. And I'm not curling the whole front. I'm not doing the big, you know, body curl type of look. I just wanted to give the hair just, you know, a different look without it just being like that plain, simple, basic middle part look. So that's why I'm using that Marcel and, you know, just curling just those sections that I cut, you know, straight back. And then I'm going to, you know, take a wide tooth comb and just comb it and, you know, blend it how I want it to go. So, I actually like the style both ways of me doing it, but like I said, you know, the basic does get boring after a while, just like the same thing over and over and over and over again. So I just said, let me just switch it up a little bit. So that's why I decided to do that. And basically how I'm curling one side and combing it and swooping it how I want it, I'm going to do the same thing to the other side as well. I didn't have to do much of a difference. Just, you know, I went in with that Marcel and I kind of used the heat of the curling iron to straighten up the top and flatten it up a little bit because, you know, the curl started, those wand curls started a little bit higher up. And that's why I just drug that Marcel down on the hair to kind of straighten it a little bit. But now that I have it all curled and everything like that, I'm just going to go ahead, comb it and swoop it how I want it. And then this will be like the finishing look. I guess the finishing look number 2 that I'll be doing. So just combing and smoothing and, you know, playing with the curl till I have a desired look. And this will be like my second finishing look for this tutorial. So here is, you know, what I came up with. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like just a simple body wave look first, or you guys like both? Either one, let me know down in the comments. And thank you guys for tuning in to I Am Beautiful Hustler TV. And don't forget to subscribe.